Welcome to this Steegle video on how to use the publishing feature in new Google Sites. First of all, let's look at how we can publish to specific audiences. Just near the Publish button, you have a Share with Others button. Looks like a person with the plus symbol next to it. If you use the Change link next to the Draft option, this allows you to use link sharing to make the site editable to a very wide audience. Beware that if you pick Public on the web or anyone with the link, these people will be able to edit the website without any kind of sign-in. So be wary of that. Most of the time, you'll probably want to be specific people. You have the Change option next to the Published option as well. This will allow you to make a public website so anyone can find the website and no need for a sign-in. You can publish to just your G Suite domain. If you're not a G Suite user, you don't see this option. But you can also choose specific people. So if you don't want to share the site across the whole of your G Suite users, then you can pick specific people that you want to share the published version of the site with. Then you can invite people to be able to either edit the site or, more importantly, who exactly you want to see the published site. There you can add in individuals. In this instance, I've added in a group, and then you can choose that they can view the published site. You do not need to give them edit access. Once you're happy with that selection, use the OK button. Now we can see that this group can view the published version only of the site, and then you can use the Done button, and they now can see the published version of the site. If you want to change the publish URL of your site, you can do so. Just on the top right of the Publish button, you have the Publish options, and there you can go into your Publish settings. In the Publish settings, there you can change what the published URL will be. New Sites gives you a warning to say that will break any existing links. If you're happy to do so, use the Save button, and this will republish your site at the new URL. You can choose to allow the site to appear in search results if you've made the site public. Let's see that in action. Again, if you go to your Share with Us option, there you can change the published site visibility to anyone that can find and view the published site. Use the Save button, and once saved, you can then use the Done button, and again go to your published settings. This time on the Publish settings, you'll see you have the ability to request that public search engines do not display my site. If you untick this box, this means the site will now be viewable in search results, for instance Google, Yahoo. Use the Save button, and now your site will be visible in public search engines. Work on the site in the editor does not affect the published version of the site until you republish the site. Let's see that in action. Here we have the editor open, and here we have the public version of the site. As you can see, the published version of the site only has two pages, the home and the subpage. If we go to the editor, we can add in another page. So now we have another page. No content at the moment for this demonstration, but as you can see, if we go to the published version of the site and refresh the page, another page has not appeared. If we return to the editor, publish the site, once published, we can refresh the published site, and you can see we now have another page. As you can see, we can easily copy the link to the published site. We have an icon just on the left-hand side of the Share with Others. Looks like a link in a chain. We do this, we can then copy this link very easily and give to whoever we want. If you've published your site and have a web address mapping to it, you'll see the web address mapped version, the custom domain version of the link here. And you can choose to unpublish your site at any time. Use the drop-down menu on the right-hand side of the Publish button, and there you can choose to unpublish. Once unpublished, you'll find if you refresh the published version of the site, you'll find you get a 404 error. There are a couple of limitations with this publishing model. It respects the G Suite Drive publish permission. This means if your G Suite administrator has restricted the ability to publish publicly from Google Drive, then you will not be able to publish a Google site publicly. If you're allowed to publish internally in G Suite, well, then you'll be allowed to publish there too. Finally, you cannot publish individual pages. If you've made some changes to one particular page and you have a colleague who's been working on another page, when you choose to publish, it publishes the entire site. You cannot choose to publish just the page that you've been working on. Any other edits would be published too. Thanks for watching. We hope this has been useful for you, and you can find some more new Google Sites videos at Steegle.com.